Welcome to Jacked Up Guitars. I'm Jake, your host. Today we're going to talk about the Dean Zielinski Tag-A-Layer private label. Now, I gotta say, this guitar is one of the most beautiful guitars I've ever played on. Just this style. You know, I'm used to Strats and just the cutaways, the feel, just the guitar itself is well made, very well built. And we're going to talk a little bit more about Dean Zielinski in just a minute. Right now we're going to talk about this guitar. This guitar has a alder body, but with a maple quilted flame top. It's got the flame top on this one. It has the 2-point floating tremolo. Now, in 2018 they changed over to, this is a 2016 model. In 2018 they changed over to a newer form of pickups, which are called the Sidekicks. Now Sidekicks are a little bit different pickups. These here were replaced. The ones that were in it, they just went out. So they were replaced, and now it's got a Fat Cat, Seymour Duncan, and I think a Burstbucker in the front. Regular standard, because usually on most of the Zielinski guitars, he had push pulls almost, and usually this backwards because the volume's down here, the volume, and then the tone with the push pull. But this one has been redone, and like I said, it sounds good, plays good. The feel of it, the quality and craftsmanship of it is just amazing. Just the way it looks. Get you a little bit more better there. You know, it has been set up. It has been done perfectly. It is missing the plate on this one. I don't know why people do that. Every time I get a guitar, it don't matter if it's a Les Paul, no matter, somebody takes the back plates off and never puts them on. You know, sometimes I think it's a Van Halen thing. And but like I said, this one here it's just got that good sound to it, good playability, looks amazing. A little diamond inlays to them. This one here is rosewood fretboard, maple neck. It does have locking tuners, and like I said, it has been a great guitar since I've had it, and I haven't had it very long, you know. And but I like playing it. It's got that chunk feel to it. It compares to, and like I said, I'm a Strat player from way back, and I just love the way it feels. I love the way it plays, the quality, and I do like the feel of just how fast you can play on these guitars. I believe this one has like a, I think it's a 9.5, no, yeah, I think 9.5 radius on the neck. Let me see. Now let's talk about Dean Zielinski. A lot of people don't know what these guitars are, but if you ever heard of Dean guitars, then you know Dean Zielinski. Dean Zielinski's been around since 1976, 77, and he was the owner of Dean Guitars and maker of guitars until 2008. In 2008, he left the business. He decided that he wanted to be fully in control of his company. So he sold off the rest of his shares and he opened up DBZ Guitars, and that lasted from 2008 to 2013. And then in 2013, he came out with DBZ Diamond Guitars. And they were in Houston, Texas, and I think they moved to Muncie, Indiana, I believe. And so he has started he wanted to make his designs his way and not have anybody tell him what to do, is what he said. And so he decided to come up with I think the first guitar ever owned by Dean Zielinski looked like a Les Paul, but it was really thin, but it had a neck. Now this one doesn't have it. This doesn't have the Z neck on it, which is the Z necks are, it's little patterns all the way across the neck, which gives you a faster feel where you're not like you're pushing against something. And next time I can, I'll try to get another one of those guitars to do a video of. But I gotta say, Dean Zielinski makes some good quality guitars. I've had Dean guitars and I've liked them, but the quality on these guitars are way better. I mean, 20 times better to me, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get some high-end Deans and they start feeling better, but Dean guitars to me are always the lower-end guitars. That's how they always feel to me, and the way they're made. But when Dean Zielinski came out, he said he wanted a more higher-end guitar at an affordable price. I think these guitars start out at, and you can customize what you want on them. That's why they're called the private label. It's that you can customize what you want. You know, they have some regular ones, but then you can add, if you want ebony fretboard, if you want rosewood fretboard, you know, whatever kind of tuners you want, tremlos, they do it all. I hope you learned something today. I hope you like this video, like and share. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.